Chosen one, pause for a moment and allow yourself to feel the energy in the air around you right now. It may seem subtle, like the faintest whisper of wind on your skin, but if you tune in carefully, you'll sense the powerful undercurrent of change surging through your life. Something is shifting on a massive scale, a transformation so profound that it has the potential to redefine your financial future from this very moment forward. You might already be feeling a tingle of excitement in your chest, or a wave of curiosity that dares you to believe something miraculous is unfolding just out of sight. If that resonates with you, if these words ring like a bell in the depths of your soul, then I urge you to do 3 things right now. Like this video, subscribe so that no life-altering insight ever slips by you, and comment 777 below. In typing those 3 digits, you're performing more than a gesture. You're planting a vibrational seed that says, I am ready for the enormous financial shift that is sweeping into my life. Take a deep breath and focus your attention inward. For just a moment, set aside the daily concerns, the background noise, the creeping doubts that sometimes tell you you're stuck in an endless loop. Let yourself become fully present in this space, allowing these words to sink into your consciousness. Picture yourself standing on a threshold, a gateway between all you've known and the unimaginable possibilities that lie just ahead. It's as though the universe has been waiting for you to arrive at this precise point in time, orchestrating a grand tapestry of events that lead to this realization. Your financial reality is about to undergo a colossal transformation. You might wonder what sets this moment apart. After all, you've lived through countless days and nights, many of them filled with challenges or monotony, hoping for a breakthrough that never seemed to come. But in truth, breakthroughs do not typically appear as random strokes of luck. They emerge when your internal readiness meets the alignment of cosmic forces. Right now, the resonance in your spirit tells you that something is different, that conditions have ripened for a harvest of abundance that once felt like a distant dream. You can choose to ignore that resonance, to shrug it off as wishful thinking, but deep down, you sense that would be a grave mistake. Something in you knows this is real. Perhaps you've been searching for signs in your external environment, looking at your bank statements, your bills, your job prospects, awaiting concrete evidence that prosperity is approaching. Yet it's important to recognize that physical manifestations always follow energetic shifts, never the other way around. When you hold on to the old stories of struggle or cling to a mindset of scarcity, you inadvertently repel the very opportunities you crave. On the other hand, the instant you open yourself to the possibility of vast changes, your entire vibration shifts. The result? The conditions around you start to mirror that new energy. What was hidden can suddenly become visible. What seemed out of reach begins to drift closer. The path that looked blocked or non-existent reveals a doorway you never noticed before. This is precisely the juncture you're standing on. Call it fate, call it cosmic timing, or call it the fruition of all the inner work you've been doing. No matter the label, the reality remains. A huge financial shift is happening now, and it's beckoning you to participate. Like a tidal wave on the horizon, it grows with every passing moment, intensifying, moving ever closer. You can resist it or pretend it's not there, but that won't stop the surge of its power. Alternatively, you can step forward and ride this wave, letting it carry you to levels of financial ease and freedom you may have long fantasized about. The choice is yours, and it hinges on a single word: readiness. Let's talk about readiness. Often we say we want more money or better opportunities, yet we harbor subconscious fears that hold us back. Maybe we're afraid we won't know how to handle success once it arrives, or we worry we'll lose the comfort of familiar routines. Sometimes we even cling to negative patterns simply because they are predictable. Recognizing these hidden fears is the first step to dissolving them. Confront them gently, acknowledging they stem from past disappointments or unhealed wounds. Then affirm to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. I open myself to the wealth that is my birthright. Because yes, abundance is indeed your birthright. Look at nature, at the vastness of oceans, forests, and skies. Nothing in creation suggests the universe is stingy. Scarcity is a man-made notion, fueled by limiting beliefs and perpetuated by societal structures that benefit from your sense of lack. Tonight, I urge you to reclaim your innate right to flourish. You might sense a ripple of excitement just reading these lines, as though your inner compass is guiding you toward new possibilities. Let yourself feel that excitement fully. Don't push it away or rationalize it into non-existence. Emotions can be powerful catalysts for transformation. When you truly embody an emotion, you shift your electromagnetic field, broadcasting a new signal to the universe. In practical terms, this means you start seeing and seizing opportunities you would have overlooked before. Doors open that were locked, coincidences line up, and the right people appear at precisely the right moments. This is not magic, though it might feel magical. It is the natural result of aligning your energy with your aspirations. Another potent catalyst is gratitude. You've probably heard about its power countless times, yet it's worth reiterating. When you express genuine thankfulness for what you already have, you invite more good into your life. Gratitude is the language of the abundant mind. It says, I acknowledge the wealth of blessings already around me, and I am ready to expand that goodness even further. Instead of focusing on your bills or your current debts as dead weights, try reframing them as evidence that you have shelter, services, or experiences you deemed worthy to invest in. By thanking each challenge for the growth it offers, you rewire your mindset from one of resentment to acceptance, paving the way for bigger blessings. Perhaps you wonder if all this talk of mindsets and vibrations is too abstract. You might ask, what about action? What about real-world results? Indeed, action is crucial. You can't just sit at home meditating on abundance and never take practical steps. However, your actions become infinitely more effective when guided by clarity and belief. If you operate from a defeatist mentality, you might apply for jobs or start ventures half-heartedly, unconsciously sabotaging your own success. But when your mindset aligns with possibility, you approach everything with vigor, creativity, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. You become a magnet for resources and knowledge that accelerate your progress. This synergy of positive mindset and inspired action is where true alchemy resides. So how do you sustain this synergy without burning out or losing faith? One key is building daily rituals that anchor you in your new reality. Maybe you begin each morning with a short meditation, visualizing your ideal financial situation with as much detail as you can muster. The sensations in your body, the emotions, even the subtle scents or sounds of success. Then, as you go about your day, you carry that feeling with you, letting it inform your choices and your speech. When doubt creeps in, you remind yourself, a huge financial shift is happening now. I choose to be part of it. This can be as simple as writing that phrase on a sticky note or setting a reminder on your phone. The point is to keep your vision active in your consciousness, even when life's busyness threatens to drown it out. A big component of the shift you're about to experience involves letting go of patterns that lock you into a lower financial ceiling. Maybe that means cutting down on unnecessary expenses, or perhaps it's more about letting go of certain relationships that drain your resources, emotional, mental, or financial, without giving back. It could also mean reevaluating your time, asking if your daily schedule aligns with your true priorities. Are you devoting hours to tasks or habits that serve no real purpose other than distraction? Freeing yourself from these unproductive loops opens space for more fruitful endeavors, be they career advancements, passion projects, or simply the mental clarity needed to recognize your next big opportunity. You might feel a surge of accountability rising in you now. That's good. Accountability is the backbone of every genuine leap forward. When you own your role in shaping your financial destiny, you cease to blame external factors like the economy, your upbringing, or random chance, and realize your power rests within you. Circumstances can be challenging, of course, but they are not absolute prisons. History is brimming with individuals who overcame dire conditions to create lives of stunning affluence. What they shared, more often than not, was an unshakable belief in their ability to triumph and a relentless willingness to act on that belief. No matter where you stand today, whether you're burdened by loans, uncertain about your career, or just feeling stuck in a slow-motion existence, recognize that it can all shift in a single stroke of insight, a single decision. That's why you're here, reading these lines, engaged in this moment. The financial shift is not just some distant event happening out in the world. It is an inner shift that reverberates outward. Once it takes hold in your consciousness, it begins to color your every thought, word, and move, eventually painting a new reality for you to step into. And once you step into it, you'll look back at this juncture with awe and gratitude, remembering how you finally said yes to the transformation that had been knocking on the door of your heart. You might also feel prompted to share your progress or your revelations with others. That instinct is part of the universal flow of giving and receiving. When you shine your light, you encourage others to find their own. It's not about bragging or seeking validation. It's about showing people what's possible. You never know who might be inspired by your journey. Someone stuck in darkness, searching for a spark of hope. Your story could be exactly what they need to believe in their own shift. That's how we collectively raise the energy of our communities, one awakened soul at a time. At this point, you might still be asking, yes, but how will I know if I'm truly aligning with this huge shift? Pay attention to signs of expansion. Maybe you feel oddly calm in situations that used to rattle you, or you notice your attitudes about money and opportunity changing for the better. Small but meaningful synchronicities might appear. A friend recommending a book that answers a burning question, or a job posting that perfectly matches your skill set popping up at just the right moment. Even your conversations might shift tone, steering you toward people and topics that resonate with higher abundance. Trust these synchronicities. They're the universe's way of winking at you, assuring you you're on the right track. It's also helpful to reflect on your relationships, as they are often mirrors reflecting your own state of being. Are you surrounding yourself with people who support your dreams, or with those who belittle them? While you can't always choose your family or colleagues, you can choose how much influence you grant them over your aspirations. Sometimes, a heartfelt conversation can turn a skeptic into an ally. Other times, you may need to gently distance yourself from persistent negativity to keep your momentum strong. Boundaries, both external and internal, safeguard the new possibilities sprouting in your life. As the shift becomes more evident, emotions can run high. You might feel elation one day and apprehension the next. That's perfectly normal. Emotional fluctuation is part of growth, especially when you're breaking old molds that have confined you for years or even decades. When anxiety or doubt surfaces, remind yourself that these feelings don't signal truth, they signal transformation. Your mind is adjusting to a new paradigm, where financial hardship is no longer the default setting. Breathe through the waves of uncertainty. Let them pass, and reaffirm your conviction that you're headed somewhere extraordinary. Over time, those waves will calm, replaced by a steady confidence that emerges from living in alignment with your higher potential. Remember also the importance of self-care. bringing about a major life change can be draining if you're not replenishing your energies. Whether it's exercise, meditation, quality sleep, or simple quiet time in nature, ensure you have rituals that ground you and keep stress at bay. A balanced mind and healthy body serve as the foundation for all your aspirations. Think of yourself like a vessel for the universal currents of abundance. If you're worn down and disheartened, you can't hold much. But if you keep your vessel clean, strong, and open, you can contain far more blessings without becoming overwhelmed. At some point, you'll look around and realize how much has shifted. Maybe you find extra money in your budget for the first time in months or years, allowing you to pay off a debt or invest in a dream. Or you might land a contract or a job that pays you beyond what you thought possible. Even subtle improvements, like receiving praise from superiors or attracting loyal customers to your business, will confirm the expansion happening in your world. Each of these instances is not random good fortune, but a reflection of the huge financial shift you've aligned with. Feel free to celebrate them heartily. Celebration is another form of gratitude, fueling a cycle that keeps generating more to be thankful for. Yet understand that this is not a one-time event, but a continuing evolution. The shift you're experiencing opens the door, but you'll always have further steps to climb, new horizons to reach. As your income and opportunities grow, so will your responsibilities and capacity to impact the world. You might develop philanthropic interests, start mentoring others, or dream of launching projects that benefit society on a grand scale. Wealth, when approached from a conscious perspective, becomes a tool for spreading light far beyond the confines of your personal life. The more you give, the more you connect to the boundless universal supply, ensuring that your own well never runs dry. You may also find that as you manifest greater financial freedom, areas of your life that seemed unrelated start to improve. Perhaps your relationships deepen or your health stabilizes. Because stress loosens its grip on you, you become freer to explore your passions, to travel, or to cultivate new skills you never had time for before. This ripple effect underscores how interconnected our inner world is with everything around us. By shifting your financial state, you shift your entire being, and that shift radiates outward in ways you can't always predict, but can joyfully experience. If, in the midst of this journey, you stumble or face unexpected setbacks, treat those moments as tests of your resolve. They are not signs that your new path is invalid. Rather, they are invitations to dig deeper and reaffirm your commitment to living differently. Revisit your visions, your affirmations, and the sense of purpose you felt when you first acknowledged this shift was happening. Know that every successful person, every millionaire or spiritual teacher or social influencer who has soared to new heights has faced discouraging hurdles. Their difference was perseverance, grounded in a firm belief that what they envisioned was not a pipe dream, but a reality waiting to be claimed. Eventually, you will come to a place of comfort in this new financial chapter, a place where the once dreamed of opportunities feel normal and expected. At that point, you might need to set fresh goals to keep your momentum alive. Growth is a constant process. Stagnation sets in when we think we've reached a final destination. Embrace the idea that life is an upward spiral, always inviting you to the next level of abundance, creativity, and contribution. You'll find that your perspective shifts again. Money ceases to be a worry and becomes a resource for fulfilling higher callings. That's when the full beauty of this huge financial shift dawns on you. It wasn't just about adding to your bank balance. It was about expanding your sense of what's possible, rewriting the script of your entire existence. And so, chosen one, here we stand at the close of these words, but at the dawn of a new era for your finances. Let the echoes of possibility linger in your mind. Let the confidence they spark radiate into every corner of your day. Remind yourself that you have the power to shape your destiny far more than outside conditions do. Take action, guided by faith and strategic thinking. Keep your eyes open for serendipities, for unexpected contacts or invitations that might nudge you forward in leaps and bounds. And don't forget the symbolic acts. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to remain in tune with each new wave of insight, and most importantly, comment 777 below. That short sequence of digits is your rallying cry, your emblem of alliance with the universal forces conspiring to elevate you. Let tonight be the turning point you look back on with profound gratitude. Let it be the evening that marks a new chapter where scarcity no longer dictates your choices, and where the path of your potential becomes illuminated in ways you never thought feasible. As you move forward, share your joy and your breakthroughs openly, uplifting others with the knowledge that they too can experience a massive shift if they dare to embrace it. Each story of success adds to the collective awakening, creating a ripple effect that touches countless lives. Finally, hold on to compassion for your old self. The version of you that doubted, that struggled, that sometimes felt invisible to the flow of prosperity. That self did the best they could with the mindset they had. Now you are shedding that mindset, standing like a phoenix rising from the ashes of limitation, soaring toward a horizon as dazzling as your boldest dreams. Embrace each day with gratitude, with curiosity, and with the unwavering assurance that a massive financial shift is indeed happening now, and it is yours to claim. Let that be your truth. Let that be your guiding star. And let the abundant life you create stand as a testament to what happens when a person dares to believe that more, so much more, is possible.